Live from your dad's favorite hardware store, it's Malignant Bear, featuring me, JD Grassmiths. Hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. Tonight, your reminder that Father's Day is this weekend, because we're playing Dream Daddy. We're gonna date some dads. Why not? It's also Pride Month, so we're gonna date some dads. Yeah, this is a game that came out a couple years ago, 2017, and this was I think it's one of the last things that the original lineup of the Game Grumps, except of course JonTron, because he had already left by that point, one of the last things that they all did together. This is a visual novel that they made, produced, and voiced, and it is about you playing as a new dad in a town that is apparently only populated by gay dads, and you have to date one of them. And you only get to pick one, apparently. Like, you meet them all, and then you just pick a route, and that's it. At least from what I've heard. I pulled the band before doing this. This has been on the list as a potential Father's Day / Pride Month game since, like, day one. And it's always gotten pushed back for various reasons. There's other things that we had to play, or just didn't have time for it. We're committed to it this time. So I pulled the band and which dad I should go for. And I have veto powers, so we'll see. But just solely based on looks, they picked the sporty one. So, by a very slim majority. But yeah, there's, 7 different dads that we can choose from in this? The game is apparently not, like, raunchy or anything. It's stream safe. It's just supposed to be kind of silly. It's full of dad jokes and terrible puns and things. So, yeah, happy early Father's Day. Let's date some dads. There's a very loud menu song here. There's like no options in this game once you get into it. When you boot it up though for the first time, it's made in Unity. It has the very kind of low-budget Unity little pop-up thingy where you pick your graphical settings before you get into the game, and your graphics options are Dad, Daddier, and Daddiest. So, but yeah, we'll see how this goes. So yeah, obviously earlier in the week and last week we played A Summer's End, which was a very serious both like historical piece and lesbian visual novel. So now we're playing a silly gay one. So, as far as I know, you get to make your own dad as well, which means we're probably going to make either Hank Hill or Stan Smith. Dad! Dad, wake up! Pretend to be dead. Let my tongue roll out of my mouth and stop breathing. Amanda shakes me. Come on, Dad. This hasn't worked on me since I was 6. I'm sorry, Amanda. This is the end for me. Dad, I swear to God. Amanda, I bequeath to you all of my earthly possessions. Spread my ashes over my recliner. Okay, well, your corpse better get into the moving van because it's leaving soon. So yeah, we are a dad of indeterminate age, although we have a teenage daughter. So I guess that probably puts some kind of cap on things. I finally open my eyes and sit up. I'm lying in the middle of the living room, spooning a moving box. I yawn and stretch. Morning, Amanda Panda.
Aww.
Yikes, dad breath. Go brush your teeth.
Build that dad.
Alright. So here we get to build our dad. Alright. So we have the athletic tank dad, thick tank, the slim tank, binder bod, thick binder bod, slim binder bod. Alright. You can choose to have hair or not. Alright. Some solid options here. There's a lot of choices for this, which is weird because it's a visual novel. So we're probably never going to see our character again. So of course we have to spend an agonizingly long amount of time on this. I'm trying to think what would be funnier. Hank or Stan? Go with... I feel like this is kind of more Stan looking. Okay. Stands for fairly pale heads. Very big, square chin. None of these capture that chin, though, so that's okay. No shadow. Oh, we can play as Goku? Hold up, never mind. We're gonna be Goku. Amazing. What is it? Wait, is all you're really picking the shirt here? Is that what I'm getting? Does Goku have hair? I feel like Goku does not have hair. I also feel like he would wear the crop top here. Okay, okay. We go... Go with the blue hair. Let's see, Super Saiyan, whatever level that was. I lost track at some point. They know what I'm going for. Okay, okay. Do we have a very anime-looking nose here? There we go. Alright, alright. I saw this hair and immediately I knew this is what we had to do. Toothpick dad. No, we're gonna go regular dad here. Eyebrows. Also blue, alright. Or should we go just classic yellow for just regular Super Saiyan? I guess just black. No, I want to be Super Saiyan Goku. If we're gonna do this, we're gonna be Super Saiyan. No facial hair, that's fine. It's a decent amount of options here, though. Goku does not have glasses or piercings. Or I was gonna say or clothing. I don't know why that was... It's not a... He for sure has clothing. None of these really speak to me. We'll go with this one. This one's probably the best. Danny clothes. Oh, I get it. It's from the Game Grumps. Okay, yeah. Yeah. This is for sure something that Danny wears. I can see that. Okay.
Name that dad.
Goku. What is his... Does Goku have a last name? I've never thought about it. Be that dad. We don't even have a name. We're too cool for that. Goku Z. That's his last name now. Right. Does Goku have a last name? I have to look this up now. I've never thought about it. Come on, internet browser. Why are you being so slow? Does Goku have a last name? It's the first result. Very first chapter of Dragon Ball, the male protagonist introduces himself to the female protagonist as Goku, with a direct follow-up to that. His full name is Son Goku. So his last name is just Son? Okay. Huh. Alright, well, Son Goku. Be that dad. That's close enough.
Be that dad.
Did you fall asleep packing? Oh, we do see ourselves. Okay, so I guess we're just going to be there in the corner. Got most of it done, I think. Searching around the room, it looks like I did a pretty good job. Every box is sealed except for one. Wait, straggler. What's in it? Looking into the box, I see a bunch of old photos and little photo albums. Whoa, I haven't seen these in years. pull out one of the dusty albums from the top pile and we begin looking through it. It's the coolest baby I've ever seen. The only way your mother and I could get you to stop crying was to put the sunglasses on you. Whenever we tried to take them off, you'd start crying again. Spent the first 2 years of your life with sunglasses on. Nice! Halloween when you were maybe 4? My god, that dragon costume! Couldn't decide between being a princess or a dragon, so you went with both. Princess, dragon. Yeah, that's pretty cool. We got a cool daughter. Why do I remember crying in that dragon costume? You saw yourself in the mirror and realized you were afraid of dragons. Seeing yourself inside a dragon's mouth was the realization of your greatest fear, I think. Yeah, our daughter's pretty alright. Right. Yep. Definitely repressed that memory. And this was you in your horse phase.
Oh.
Dad, believe you named that plush horse Sir Horsington the Brave.
Oh.
I don't think that was his. Amanda lunges for the photo, but I quickly snatch it away and hold it above her head with my superior dad arms. Nice try, but this is super important blackmail for later on down the road. Go ahead and try me. I've seen pictures of you and your ska band. Hey, don't no. There's no shame in that from Goku. The Communist Manifesto had a chance back in the day. Yeah, it was the third wave. You had to be there. Look off into the distance and reminisce about that rad horn section. Hey, it's Emma P.
Oh.
No, Dad, that's Emma R. I didn't meet Emma P until high school. Honey, I promise you wholeheartedly that I will never stop mixing those two up.
Ugh.
Dad, Emma R has been my best friend since I was 7. Give it, like, a little bit of effort? Oh, that's right. Emma P was the one who... fired a flaming ball at the police station. Lighter fluid, tennis ball, tennis racket, right? Dad, that was you! Oh, sick, we're a badass dad. Oh, right, I was a wild child. I was 6 when you did it. Okay, Amanda, I wasn't aiming for the police station. It just happened to be there, and the police station was in the vicinity of where I wanted to hit a flaming tennis ball. Yeah, it happens.
Ugh.
Yeah, I remember you explaining that to police. They didn't believe me either. Anyway, I gotta show this to Emma R. Later. She'll get a kick out of it. The first photography award you ever won. Yeah, and it got us a $20 gift card to McFridays with a Z.
Yeah.
Then you got food poisoning from the cheesy tostadas blasts, all with Z's in them. I think you mean food poisoning, you know, with a Z.
Ugh.
Dad. Still can drive past McFridays without gagging. Still proud of you, though. Anna reaches deep down into the box and pulls out the last photo. Neither of us say a word. We stare at the photo for a long moment. Finally decide to break the silence. I'm gonna go with she's our biological daughter. So I like that they did give you the choice, though. If you could be like, oh, your father and I, this is when we adopted you. But, yeah. It's kind of a funny story. Got into a car accident right there in the hospital parking lot. Wasn't anything big, just a fender bender, but of course I was freaking out. Little old lady who crashed into us was freaking out, and I didn't know what to do. But your mother, oh man. She holds my hand and looks me directly in the eyes, the calmest I've ever seen her, and she says, "It's okay. It's all gonna be okay."
Oh.
She was right, you know. Stare at the picture for longer. Maybe too long. I miss her. Can't even imagine what it must be like for Amanda. She pats me on the back. Come on, Pops, we gotta finish packing. The moving van won't wait forever. You're right. Ow, had to clear my throat. A peanut butter sandwich for dinner. Just in there. Amanda and I pile into the car and take one last look at the old house. Looks like you live in a business district. So many memories here. Hard to believe your mother and I bought this place almost 20 years ago. Hey, remember when I shattered the front window playing catch? You always had strong arms. Hey, remember when I shattered the other front window pretending to be a robot who breaks windows? You were a very imaginative child. Hey, remember when I broke the back window? We get it, Amanda. You break stuff. There'll be plenty more stuff for me to break in the new place. Memories to make and stuff to break. You ready? Sit in silence for a moment. Watch my daughter grow up in this house. Forever hold a place in my heart. But it stings a little bit to leave it behind. I'm ready. Moving van begins to pull away and I get the car in a position to follow it. Watch our house, our old house, disappear in the rearview mirror. So what? So tell me on our cool new pad. I clear my throat and do my best cheesy announcer voice. Nestled in beautiful scenic downtown Maple Bay, our new house features... Honey, have you ever had dirty clothes? For most of my life, yes. We'll worry about that no longer, as our new place features machinations that will not only clean your clothes, but dry them thereafter. An upper-class luxury, I fear. The concept of clean clothes is no longer in the hands of the fat cats upstairs, sweetie. Anyway, it's also smaller than our last house. Cozier, one might argue. Good spin. I think it's great. We'll be closer to a lot of cool stuff we can walk to, so we don't have to waste gas. I mean, trying to park downtown is, looks like we already live next to some cool stuff, like a business, and another business that sells flowers, and a no parking sign. Amanda, you know we're gonna have to learn how to parallel park at some point, right? Not gonna happen, Pops. I think someone needs to do three-point turn on their attitude. I didn't know how to do that either. You met the neighbors yet? Not yet, but the neighborhood seems pretty quiet. So you wouldn't have to chase any rowdy teens off your lawn? You're the very teen you mock when you say that, honey. My last year of high school, I'm practically dust. Yeah, you're a real... Don't you dare. Senior. Dad, I know where this is going. Citizen. I'm just gonna ignore that. Won't forget it. So what's item number 1 on the new house agenda? Well, first we'll need to forge a path through the solid wall of boxes that's blocking the living room. Still have to install the washer and dryer. We need to go grocery shopping. Pops, cool your jets. You have to promise me we're going to take a break and explore the neighborhood. Okay, you're right. Get some work done and then check the area out. Pull up to the new house and step outside. The lawn is freshly mown and the for sale sign is still in the yard. Hiya! With a swift kick from Amanda, the for sale sign is no more. Nice form, Sweet Pea. I got a problem with authority. I'm so proud. Man, all that karate chopping tuckered me out, so I could really go for a sandwich. An ice cream sandwich. Sweetie, it's 10 a.m. Did you see all the dogs in the park? You know it. Thank you for moving us to an area where the dog-to-person ratio is very high. I only want what's best for you. Hope you're prepared for the frequency at which I interrupt conversations to yell dog to rocket way up. I mean, you do that a lot. Hey, it's a dog!
Oh, no.
Wait, false alarm. It's just a funny-shaped rock. If you want to see real dogs so bad, let's go to the park. Wow, we got distracted easily. This doesn't look like a park at all. This looks like another business district. Amanda and I begin to stroll through the neighborhood. I can't believe how beautiful it is outside. Kids are playing in the street, the flowers are in bloom, and the faint smell of a nearby barbecue wafts through the air. This place is nice. Too nice. I don't trust it. Good eye, honey. Can never be too careful. See that baby in the stroll over there? Government up. We're on to you, baby. Walk for a while and eventually end up at a small park. Toddlers chase each other through the playground, and dogs of all shapes and sizes romp through the grass. It's pretty crowded, but Amanda spots a nice empty bench. Start to make our way over to it when... Heads up! Ooh. Frisbee suddenly hits me in the face. Woof! Corgi with a neat plaid handkerchief tied around its neck bounds up to me, wagging its tail. I like your necktie. Ruff! Runs around in a circle and nudges my leg with his nose. Oh god, this is the cutest dog. Impart upon me your wisdom, tiny dog. Woof woof. How did you know? Woof. My god. This dog knows more than he lets on. You definitely could have caught that. Oh, we meet our first dad. So far, let's see what bases we get covered with the dads. So I guess this is we get both Redhead and Bear here. Okay. He seems to be kind of like the bigger, at least a little bit hairier one. Guy in a Hawaiian shirt jogs over to us, takes the frisbee from me.
Hey.
You know, frisbees are traditionally caught with your hands, not your face. Catch you with my teeth next time. Caught me off guard this round. Not again. Not ever again. I'm just messing with you. I'm Brian, by the way. I'm Goku. Damn it. And this is my daughter, Amanda. Look over at Amanda, only to find her sitting on the ground, rubbing the dog's tummy. Hi.
Eh?
Your dog's cool. Oh, old Maxwell sure loves the attention. It's great to see another father and daughter out here on such a sunny day. Where's yours? Brian gestures over to a grassy knoll. Oh my god, this is about to take a dark turn. Where a girl sits on a checkered blanket. She's reading a book bigger than her head. She puts it down and heads over to us.
Hey.
This is Daisy. She's reading the Brothers Karamazov. Teacher tells me she has the reading comprehension skills of a high schooler. Nerd. How old is she?
Hey.
10. She's a precocious little youngster. Whoa.
Hey.
My natural dad instincts kick in. I must brag about my child's accomplishments. Oh no, it's happening. What the? Go on, Daisy, tell him about yourself. That's my girl. Amanda, get in there. Okay. Okay, so we both have 80 HP. Do I have any items? Can I go back? No, I guess we're just kind of stuck here. What does this do? What is that? Oh. Childhood art. You unfurl your wallet to reveal a tiny copy of a drawing of a cornucopia Amanda did in the first grade. Cute. Isn't very impressive, but Amanda genuinely appreciates you holding on to it. Brian loses 10 HP. You regain 20. Daisy just started a weekly class club at her chess club at her elementary computer school. Wait, the Pokemon font is hard to read. How did I ever... She's the president, too, of course. Dang, my high school doesn't have a chess club or a computer lab. Didn't you also move to a new school? Daughter. Can't switch daughters. Amanda's your only daughter. We'll just go with a brag. Amanda here just recently won a local photography award. Wow, congratulations. Daisy actually just won a statewide poetry contest. Ooh. We're still winning. What do you think of her, grade card? Pull a wrinkled copy of Amanda's last grade card out of your back pocket. Dad? Awesome grades. Brian loses 25 HP. You really carry that around everywhere. Ouch, maybe it is kind of weird. You lose 5. Daisy sold enough candy bars this year to get to the top prize, a canoe. Taking out next weekend. How's that even possible? Amanda could barely get one of those sticky hand things. It's extra powerful. You lose 20 HP. Last week, unprompted, Amanda helped an old woman with her grocery bags. It's extra powerful. Brian loses 20 HP. Did I mention Daisy said her first word at 10 months? Daddy. Amanda's was potty. It's still cute, but maybe this isn't the time to bring it up. You lose 10 HP. Another brag. We got this. Amanda's in all honors classes this semester. Ooh. Still has 5 left. Oh, really? Actually, I'm talking to Daisy's teachers about having her skip a grade. Even Amanda kind of bristles at that. You lose 20 HP. Ooh. Bring it on home. A few months back, Amanda started to volunteer at the homeless shelter in our old neighborhood. Got him on the ropes. Two seem to have a good relationship. It warms my heart. Why did I have to be such a good loser? Take it you guys are new to the neighborhood? Just moved in. Do you live around here? Yeah, we live in the cul-de-sac next to the coffee shop. What a coincidence. That's where we live. Small world. Yeah, Daisy and I are in that little red-style house in the corner. I know that house. It's just like ours, but slightly bigger and better landscaped. Does Sky have to outdo me at everything? What a lovely place. Well, I don't want to take up any more of your time. Really nice meeting you guys. You'll have to stop by at some point. Yeah, definitely. Bye. Brian and Daisy walk further into the park with Maxwell happily trotting along in tow. Do you get the feeling he was trying to one-up us? Trying and succeeding? I can't believe that kid's only 10. What was I even doing at her age? I believe you had a bit of a thing for horses. Shame that didn't pan out. Could have majored in comparative horse studies. Yo, you could have. It's not too late to minor in horse creative writing. Aren't you in high school? You don't have majors or minors then? Too close to the truth, Dad. Let's never speak of the fantastic adventures of Sir Horsington the Brave, an epic in 7 parts by Amanda Sun. I wish there was more voice acting, though. They basically are just there for, like, monosyllabic things. Laugh off the horse epic and walk around the park a bit more, enjoying the day. Let's go to the coffee shop. Why not? Gotta get my hands on a nice cup of the old bean juice. I'm gonna be useless all day. I think we passed a coffee shop on the way. Maybe we could check that out. Let's do it. Walk down the street to the Coffee Spoon. That also sells shirts in the front, apparently. Or, I don't know, maybe it's that place over there. It's a cute little place in the corner. Man, this is such convenient walking distance from our place. I mean, I guess. What's wrong? Why'd I go somewhere else and drink coffee on a couch when I could just drink better coffee at home on my own couch and not have to make awkward eye contact with other people? Are we Goku? At least when I'm home, some random guys are going to come up and sit on the recliner next to me and I won't feel a little weird about it because he's technically not sitting at my table, but he's very much within my personal zone. Dad, what's the etiquette when you have a dirty mug? Is there a bin? Do you just set it on the counter because you don't know where else to put it? Do you leave it there and feel your face flush hot with shame as you consider the possibility that there is in fact a bin somewhere just out of sight and now you're that jerk who left their mug? Dad, are you just afraid to meet new people? Yes, Amanda. We walk inside.
Oh.
Okay. So I guess this is kind of the, like, hipster dad. That's just the vibe I get right away. I think it's the glasses and the tats. And the fact that we're meeting him in a coffee shop. That looks kind of hipster-ish. The inside of the coffee shop is incredibly warm and inviting. Vinyl records line the walls, and patrons lounge around on well-worn-in couches. Some cool tunes spin on a record player next to a little stage.
Hey.
Welcome to the coffee shop, guys. How's it going? What's with the name? Oh, it's kind of dumb.
Hey, yeah.
Gets mentioned like, in this poem I like, and I thought it was a good idea at the time. Suppose now it's kind of a good idea because, like, the business is still running. That checks out. People ask me the question all the time, and I give them the same answer every time, and now I'm standing here rambling, and I'm sure we're all getting more and more uncomfortable the more I keep talking, but man, we're in it now, and I can't stop. It's been like 2 lines in this conversation. Matt, are you even more anxious than we are?
Hey, dude.
So what'll it be? Scan the chalkboard menu, and I'm immediately overwhelmed. I'll have a... Oh, these are great. Godspeed, you black coffee. Iced Tegan and Sarah, okay. And chai Antwoord. Let's go with iced Tegan and Sarah. This reference might not have aged as well as these other two. But yeah, always gotta appreciate some Tegan and Sarah. Good choice. I don't get it. Goku, are you not hip? Oh, it's a pun. Tegan and Sarah, this really awesome Canadian indie band formed in 1995. They're nominated for a Grammy in 2013 and are known for being masters of not only pop hits, but meaningful lyricism. I'm doing the thing again. But coming right up. And for you? I'll have a macchiato DeMarco, please. Coming right up. You want that in small, medium, or biggie smalls? Matt. Okay. I see you. I'm liking him so far. This could work. Medium. Wait, is Biggie Smalls big or small? We're a terrible father. Our daughter doesn't even know. I should change that, shouldn't I? Matt sets to making our drinks, and Amanda and I take a seat on one of the couches. What's his deal? The man make his puns. They're cooler bands than you listen to, anyways. Hey. Ska was cool once. Couch is actually pretty comfy. Maybe not comfier than our couch, but it's alright. Good lumbar support. You sink right into it. Okay, it's comfier than our couch. Amanda nudges me. This place is right next to our house. That guy seems not only cool, but just as uncomfortable talking to other people as you are. Should totally become friends with him. I don't know. Come on, what do we say about meeting new people? I can meet new people if I always stay inside and also don't go outside and also don't talk to people. See, we're making progress. Matt sits our drinks down on our table and I have a sip. The iced Teagle and Vera is delicious. Oh, God. We're a loser. Hi, we're new in the neighborhood. I'm Amanda and this is my dad, Goku. Damn it.
Hey.
Oh, right on. Pleased to meet you both.
Hey.
You ought to come back when my daughter's hanging around the shop. You two might get along. Yeah, I'm sure we'll come in from time to time. Amanda kicks my leg from under the table. I'm sure we'll be in here a lot.
Yeah, sounds great.
Yeah, you know what? Let me get you guys' opinion on something. Matt goes into the bar and comes back with a fresh plate of something that smells amazing.
Hey.
Working on a new banana bread recipe and I need help coming up with a name for it. Well, I think we're going to have to taste test it first so we can get the full flavor profile of, you know, and really appreciate the flavor sensations of... Amanda nods vigorously. She knows this game. Yeah, we need to give that nana bread a taste if you want us doing free creative labor. I think that would be commensurate with... I always hate that word. I've taught her well. We trained for this day. Just gonna give you guys free banana bread anyway. Right, yes, that. Matt serves us each a piece. Amanda and I happily chow down. It's amazing. Thanks, the secret ingredient's bananas. Bro. So any ideas? I'm stumped. I think I might be only able to give you dad band puns, but I'll give it a shot. Banana bread Kennedys. Grateful banana bread. Right said banana bread. Okay, so this guy's kind of hipster. I feel like he's not going to go for the Grateful Dead reference. Dead Kennedys could work. Right said Fred, I don't know, yeah. We'll go with Kennedys. You know, like the punk band? He said you only knew dad band puns. I'm a hard dad.
Huh?
That actually has a nice ring to it. Really?
Hey.
Yeah, banana bread Kennedys. Strong decisions. That's art, baby.
Hey.
I want to say baby because I thought it would sound cool. Once I said it, I realized it doesn't sound good coming out of my mouth, and maybe I should have just leave saying baby to the professionals.
Hey. Hey.
Enjoy your coffee. Thanks, baby.
Hey.
See, it sounds good when you say it. Whoa. Across the way, a man catches my eye. He sits by himself, brooding over a cup of coffee. Our eyes meet just for a moment. Who's this mysterious figure? I hastily look away, hoping he wouldn't catch me staring. Who is that? Finish up our drinks and head out. Thanks for stopping in. Take care. Okay, now that we're full caffeine, where to? Should probably get back to unpacking. Got a lot on my plate right now. Did you know that moving is one of the biggest sources of stress for adults? Is that right behind the constant fear you smell bad and everyone's too polite to tell you? Oh my god, yes. Probably. Do I smell bad? Man, it gives me a whiff. You're fine, Pops. Let's go home. Get to work unpacking the various boxes around the living room. A couple hours pass and I get some good work done. Washer dryer unit is both washing and drying, and we can actually walk through the living room without tripping over boxes. First visitor already. Walk over to the door and open it. Okay. So we have the posh one, Ken, I guess. A handsome, clean-cut man stands at my door, brandishing a plate of cookies. Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, where are my manners? My name is Joseph. I'm your next-door neighbor. Oh, yes, hi, I'm Goku. That's what my name is. I saw the moving van and thought I'd bring over some cookies. My daughter Christy wanted me to let you know she baked them herself. Joseph leans in and whispers, but between you and me, she just sprinkled in the chocolate chips. We both share a laugh. Kids, am I right? It's great being a dad. Wow, cookies, huh? It's nice to meet you. Joseph hands the plate of cookies with a smile.
Huh.
Well, thanks for the cookies.
Cracker Barrels.
Mana disappears with the cookies. Mana, come back. And she's gone. That's my daughter. Her name's Amanda. She's a charmer. Daughters are tough. Sons are also tough. Children in general are just tough. You hear that? I mean, there'd have to be something wrong with you to try to raise more than two. We're kind of an ass. I have 4 kids. What have you done? Oh, I meant... Don't worry, you didn't mean to be rude. Oh no, this is the first neighbor I've met. My social life is already in a tailspin. I wonder if it's too late to move again. Yeah, okay. Is the missus around? No, not anymore. She died.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm sorry for your loss. No, it's alright. Wow, this is uncomfortable. Stand there quietly for a moment, acutely aware of how awkward we both made things. I'm sorry, can you close the door real quick? I look at Joseph quizzically but comply. After a second, I hear a knock on the door. I open it and see Joseph standing there with a huge smile. Hey, I'm your new neighbor, Joseph. Promise not to talk about your dead spouse this time. Throwing a barbecue for the cul-de-sac, and I'd love for you to come by and meet the rest of the neighbors in our community. What do you say, pal? Sounds great. My daughter Amanda and I would love to stop by. Also, 4 kids is a perfectly normal amount of children to have. Shake hands to seal the deal. Well, neighbor, I'll see you at 3 p.m. sharp on Saturday. Sure thing, neighbor. Joseph starts walking away, but stops for a second and turns around. Hey, in all seriousness, raising a kid on your own can't be easy. If you ever need to talk about stuff, I'm the youth minister at the church down the street. Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't really consider myself a youth. Yo, take the compliment, Goku. Pretty young to me, but suit yourself. Ooh, look at that. Look at that wink up there. Okay. With that, Joseph's gone. He seemed nice. Amanda walks back into the living room, crumbs on her face and cookie in hand. It's the smoothest recover I've ever seen. I should be taking notes. I feel like that was a Family Guy joke. Like, Quagmire says something dumb and then starts over and he's like, hi, I'm Quagmire. Like, to Peter. Like he's starting over after, you know, the 30 years they know each other or whatever. Where'd those cookies go? They're gone, I'm sorry. Makes you feel any better, they weren't very good. So we ate all of them anyway. Guess that makes it break time. Any ideas? Joseph probably wants his plate back. I think we get a ton of good neighbor points if we bring this back. Gonna be the best neighbors in this whole cul-de-sac. Gonna kick all the other neighbors' butts with kindness. Man and I step outside. Shoot, I'm actually not sure which house this is. I'd hazard a guess it's the big one with all the well-groomed blonde children sitting in the yard. Yeah, that's probably a dead giveaway. Good eye, kid. Remember, we need to make a positive first impression here. Keep it light. Walk up to the kids and wave. Why are they creepy twins? Hey guys, your dad around? They're very unsettling. They have the most dead eyes. Just wanted to return this nice plate and thank you for the cookies. Jeez, these are definitely Joseph's kids. They look exactly like him.
Huh?
They were really good. Christy and Christian. Okay, yeah, that's... I don't know why I expected anything else. I mean, I heard they were good. I didn't get to eat any. Oh, and Chris. Yes, of course. I chuckle nervously. Well, okay, we're just gonna set this plate down on the ground real gentle and then back away slowly, right, Dad? Right, that's what we're gonna do. Kids' eyes bore into us as we scurry away. I can feel their gaze on my back even as we approach our house.
Huh.
That's real weird. I need something to get my mind off those carbon copy kids. I can rest my eyes. Been awake for what, 3 hours? That's 3 hours too many. I agree. Son Goku. As we're walking home, I hear heavy footsteps coming from behind us. Didn't we just walk across the street? Goku, bro!
Whoa.
Okay, so this is the guy that the band voted on. That we should try to date. Turn around and greeted by a familiar face jogging up to us. Have we seen him before? Craig? Bruh.
Oh.
Holy. Wow, I haven't seen Craig in forever. It's been too long, dude. Yeah, wow, you look great.
Hey.
Yeah, I cleaned up my act. Cleaned up his act? Are you kidding me? He's ripped. Amanda, this is my friend Craig. We went to college together. We were roommates for a while, too. Historians will say they were roommates. Amanda, dude, you probably don't remember me, but you're so big now. Hello, and hello, cute baby. Aw, thank you. Last time I saw you, I think you were about her size. This is River. Say hi, River. Picks up her tiny wrist and waves it around. River gurgles happily. Are you babysitting? Nah, dude, River's my kid. Man, it has been a long time. Feels like 1 minute we're rolling up to exams with bad hangovers, and next we're both fathers. Where you been, man? I was working out in California and just relocated the business back to Maple Bay. No kidding, Amanda and I just moved to this side of town. How's Smashley doing? I mean, Ashley. Ashley's her name. Ashley still goes by Smashley, and we got divorced last year. Yeah, probably because she still goes by Smashley. That's pretty funny, though. Oh, dude, I'm sorry. It's old news. We take turns taking care of River and the twins. It's all copacetic. Twins? You have 3 kids? Ain't life something, bro, right? Cake Stand Craig is a father of 3. Cake Stand Craig? Oh, yeah, it was my old college nickname. Got it because he did a lot of cake stands. It's that thing where you do a handstand on a keg and then drink from the keg. Right. He's very good at it. Bro, I hate to be that guy. I'm in the middle of my daily jog and I really gotta keep up my heart rate. Brought River along, you know, for resistance training. Jog daily? I jog yearly. Yeah, in my hyperbolic time chamber. We're pretty shredded, though. Look at us. Do you see our pecs? January 1st. I promised myself I'm going to jog daily for the rest of the year, but give up after 30 minutes, just walk home. It's never too late to get back into it, dude. You should probably join me sometime. I don't know.
Hey!
Come on, it'd be fun. We could grab breakfast afterwards, catch up. We could do bro brunch like the good old days. Alright, sure. Sounds great. Great, let's get that going soon. Better get moving. Good to see you guys. Craig gives a little wave, puts his earbuds back in, and jogs off. I can't believe Craig is ripped and has kids. Reeling. Why's that? Craig, I know, is not fit to be responsible for any living thing, including and especially himself. The time I watched him drink an entire jar of marinara sauce for dinner. No comment. Man, he opened up a new jar of marinara sauce, then he drank it like it was a thing that normal people do. It's unholy, and I asked him what the hell he was doing. He said, and I quote, "It's basically a smoothie, bro." I mean, technically, he's not wrong. He jogs. He was jogging. It's like a totally different person. Anyway, better get home. I'll have plenty of time to reflect on how old I feel later. Amanda and I flopped down on the couch. Amanda has to shove some empty boxes out of the way before she can sit. Too bad I'm going to be putting my stuff right back into these boxes in a few months. Yeah, this seems like a poorly timed move. No, don't say that. Oh, Dad, it's going to be okay. I'll be fine. I know. It's just, you're my little girl. It's going to be weird not having you around. Come visit, and I'll text you every day. Take lots of pictures. I mean, obviously, I'm a photography major. Promise? Of course. You going to be okay by your lonesome? Come on, I'll be fine. I'll get a dog or something. A dog? Yes. Get art school. I'll stay for the dog. Is that what it's going to take? Medium-sized dog, handkerchief around the neck. I get to name it. So it'll cost me for me to give up on my dreams. Woman of simple wants and needs. Well, a dog is a lot cheaper than college. Amanda laughs. Suddenly, a pile of envelopes slides through the mail slot. Speaking of college... Amanda darts over to the envelopes and shuffles through them. She pulls one out and throws the rest back on the floor. It's from McGowan College of Art and Design. Open it. I'm scared. It's just an envelope. Yeah, it's just like my entire future. No big deal. She takes a deep breath and rips open the letter with her teeth. We have a letter opener, but okay. We're a loser. Hold my breath while Amanda's eyes dart back and forth, scanning the letter. What does it say? The admission committee has reviewed your application, blah, blah, blah. We... Her face drops. We get to inform you you are unable to offer you admission to McGowan... McGowan... That's a weird word. College of Art and Design. Amanda throws the letter on the coffee table. Oh, sweetie. It's okay, I kind of saw it coming. I shouldn't have put that experimental stuff in my portfolio. The admissions officer told me they just want to see portraits or whatever. Pull Amanda in for a big hug. You're an amazing photographer. I know how much work you put in your portfolio. Some other school's gonna want to snatch you up for sure. Yeah, I know, it's fine. You're actually fine, or are you just saying that? I'm fine, really. Face says the opposite, but I probably shouldn't push her on this. Oh, before I forget, Emma R and Emma P are sleeping over tonight. So, you need me out of the way because I'm painfully uncool? I would choose a more delicate phrasing, but yes. Have you know that I conveniently already have plans for tonight, so you'll have the new place to yourself. Why would you do that? That's a terrible idea. Yeah, we just moved in. We have a lot of stuff to do. Let's have a sleepover instead. They better be helping with unpacking. Quick, think of plans. I'm secretly the mayor of this town. Gotta attend the union meeting. I'm going clubbing. I'm secretly the mayor of this town. Amanda, the town needs me. I need to perform my mayoral duties. I must don my top hat and wear my monocle so I may preside over my mayor stuff. I think you're thinking the guy from Monopoly. He was a mayor, right? He was not. Right. Just kidding. I'm actually going to go out and watch the game. Nice. Which game? You know, the game. The one that you just lost. I mean, the one that's on tonight.
Dad.
The game on TV, somewhere other than here. Okay, cool. We do that. I'm gonna do drugs and commit some light arson with the Emmas. Yeah, whatever. Concerned you're hanging with the wrong crowd. Amanda shrugs. I expected you guys to be up to white-collar crime by this point. Maybe money laundering at the least? What street rat pops? You're kidding about doing drugs and crime, right? Yes, Dad. Just making sure. Give her a pat on the head. Fun with your sports. Being sarcastic. No, making fun of sports is played out. Alright then. Do some light cleaning around the house and decide to clear out before Amanda's friends arrive. Before I leave, Amanda stops me. Hey, don't forget you have that meeting with my English teacher tomorrow. Oh, right, Mr. Vega. Yep, totally remembered. I'll be there. Wow, I guess I really didn't think this plan through. Not entirely sure where the closest bar is, and Amanda still hasn't shown me how to use the GPS on my phone. This game came out in 2017. How out of touch are we? Let's go this way. Cool, okay, we're marching. We're marching in the direction of the game. Any game, really. In the distance, could it be? A big burned-out neon sign hangs above a tiny bar. Jim and Kim's, huh? Alright, it'll do. Bar is small and dimly lit. The crack of pool balls sounds in the back as patrons laugh and joke. A string of multicolored Christmas lights hang over the bartender. Can't tell if he's Jim or Kim. Pull up a seat at the bar. What'll it be? 1 beer, please. Sure thing, boss. Bartender slides me an ice-cold beer. Take a sip and enjoy the refreshing taste. Say, are you Jim or Kim? I'm Neil. Oh. Awkwardly turn my attention to the game, which is playing on one of the TVs on the wall. As luck would have it, my team of preference is not only playing, but is currently in the lead, which is always a good thing. It's a very old TV. I guess it makes sense for a dive bar, maybe. The brightly colored mascot, which is some sort of animal, does cartwheels. Slightly cheer on my favorite team, hoping that I don't get any confrontational arguments with a fan of said opposing team. Several people in the bar are wearing the distinctive colors of the team I dislike, but I believe from their demeanor that, like me, the passion of the team is in all good fun.
Oh.
A middle-aged woman holding a nearly empty wine glass slides up to the bar and sits uncomfortably close to me. Hey, sailor. Oh, hello. Good to see fresh meat here. I'm Mary. Come here often? Oh no, I actually just moved to this part of town today. I'm Goku, by the way. Are you watching the game? Yeah, my preferred team is in the lead. If they keep this up, they'll win the game with ease.
Hey.
Oh, I love that team. I also love that game. I love when someone knows their way around balls. Getting the impression she's a little drunk. Nah. I'm sure it's fine. Buy a gal a drink? Yeah, we'll buy Mary a drink. I almost reluctantly signal the bartender and order Mary another glass of wine. Neil jokes back and forth with Mary. They're clearly friends, and this clearly isn't her first time doing this. Tips her glass at me. Suppose I gotta keep you company now. Hey, so what do you want to know? What's the latest gossip around here? Came to the right broad. You kind of came to me, but... I'm an observer. I watch people. See everything. Know everyone. Nothing gets past me. So...
Get a rest, buddy.
So what? That you're gonna... I forgot what we were talking about. About the gossip? You said nothing gets past you? Oh, right. I'm also a steel trap, confidential to a fault. So what else can you tell me about this part of town? It's quiet, that's for sure. If you want an idyllic little life with white picket fences, this is the place to do it. But every town has its secrets, you know. Takes a sip of her drink. That was a little too ominous for my taste. She leans closer.
Hey.
Would you like to learn some of my secrets? Oh boy. Maybe some other time. Suit yourself, sailor. Mary saunters off, setting her sights on her newest bar patron to enter. I happily watch the game over another beer. The game has gotten close in terms of points, a little too close than what I'm comfortable with. A particularly skilled player scores a number of points for their team, putting them in the lead. I hear an affirmative grunt from another man at the bar. Go team. Who's this guy? It's the brooding man from the coffee spoon. Sits alone, sipping whiskey and watching the game as well. Enjoying the game? I am now that we're winning. Oh, we must be rooting for different teams. In my opinion, my team is far superior. I'd have to disagree with that. Based on your win-loss record, I'd say that my team is superior. That's where you're wrong, since as it stands right now, my team is beating yours. Conversation ends and we both go back to silently rooting for our respective teams. The game is close, with both sides playing their hardest to win. In the end, my team prevails. Quiet cheers ripple throughout the bar. I raise a respectful glass at the man drinking whiskey. He raises his in response. Unspoken truce is formed between us based on mutual love for the game. Motions to the bartender, who pours 2 glasses of whiskey. The man slides one over to me. The name's Robert. Thanks, I'm Goku.
Hey.
You must be new here. Mary already hit on you? Yeah. Robert chuckles. She's a peach. Well, you picked the best bar in town. Slimy as it is, you'll never find a better spot than Jim and Kim's. Is there actually a Jim or Kim that runs the place?
Oh.
No, that'd be Neil. Neil waves from across the bar. Good guy, Neil. Not enough Neils in this world. Okay. You a whiskey fellow or a beer fella? Beer, but I'll drink most things. Like shots? But this guy might be a little more aggressive than Mary, even. I kind of want to feel out the others before I do anything too crazy with him. I like shots.
Oh.
Thank you. Robert nods to Neil, serves up 2 shots of whiskey, hands one to me. Here's to your health. Take the shots. The whiskey burns going down. I try my hardest to look tough. Wait, I think this is what making friends is. Okay, Goku, this guy's out of my friend league, but I think I've played my cards right. We'll be pals in no time. Compliment his cool leather jacket, rugged good looks, or his hand tattoo. We'll go bold. We'll be rugged good looks. Your face is good. Really? That's what we came up with, huh? Thanks? Wait, I think this is what flirting is. This guy's mysterious and cool. Way cooler than I am, at least. Robert signals the bartender for another round. What are you doing here tonight? Not like forever. She was having a sleepover with her friends, and my daughter kicked me out. Family type, huh? Single dad. He gets up. Right back. Gotta powder my nose. Never seen Robert this talkative. He must like you. I guess so. Gotta admit, Robert has a gruff charm to him. If a guy like that thinks I'm cool, then I really must be. Robert comes back from the bar and grabs his leather jacket. Gonna go home. You heading my way? Robert and I leave the bar to find ourselves walking in the same direction.
Oh.
Live in this cul-de-sac down the way. Does everybody live there? Me too. We just finished unpacking today. Great place to be. Good neighbors. Well, some of them. Who's that? Get to Robert's house, which is just a few houses away from mine. We stop and he turns to me. I don't kiss and tell, Goku. Damn, this guy's coming on strong. So we doing this or what? What?
Hey.
You know, do you want to come inside or not? Wave of realization rushes over me. I blush. Late on smooth, smile and nod or no thank you. I feel like we need to take things a little slow. We've only met some of the dads so far. I'd better call tonight. Catch you around? Sure. Head home, head buzzing with whiskey. What did he mean by, are we gonna do this or not? Are we dumb? I plop down on the couch. I'm asleep before I get the chance to take my shoes off. Wake up to a text from an unknown number. Yo, rise and shine, early bird. Still want to work out. This is Craig, by the way. Holy crap, it's 6 a.m.? It was 6 a.m. anymore, without realizing I drift back to sleep. Whoops, must have winked back out. I checked my phone again. Hey, bud, still want to get your swole on? Ready to tear up the track? Hit me up? God, the last thing I want to do right now is work out. But it is Craig. I do want to catch up. Yeah, we'll go to the gym. Hey, my man, I need 5 minutes to wake up. Let's meet in 20? Sure thing. Let's meet at the gym. Stretch and my bones creak. Stop falling asleep on the couch. Throw off my blanket and... Hey, wait, I don't remember falling asleep with a blanket. Man, it must have tucked me in after I fell asleep. Bless that child. I reluctantly brush my teeth, throw on the only clothes I own that are even kind of gym appropriate, and head out. Neighborhood is quiet and serene this early in the morning. Birds chirp and the grass is still wet with dew. Surprisingly, the gym is pretty crowded. I spot Craig standing out front, stretching. Of course. He spots me and waves enthusiastically. Hey, bro. Good morning. Hey, good to see ya. I'm definitely not as pumped as he is. Maybe I should have had some coffee before I left. Ready to kick some butt? Gotta stay pausy, dude. Dear help I am. Help? I'm here to party.
Bro.
That's the spirit, my dude.
Bro.
Head into the gym and I'm immediately intimidated. All these people look like they could break me in half. Seems like Craig is friends with all of them.
Oh.
High fives and finger guns, all the cool jocks in the room. They look like they could and would steal my lunch money to spend on protein shakes.
Oh.
Come on, bud, let's warm up. Head over the treadmills and start walking. Okay, I can walk. Walking's good. This is a decent place to be, walking. So, I know we're on treadmills.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And those over there are ellipticals. Very good. What's all this other stuff? Craig laughs. They might look a little scary, but I guarantee all of them serve a specific purpose for building muscle mass. I watch this dude in a muscle tee flexes a muscle I didn't know existed on a machine I think was once used to process grain into flour. What is that? What is that guy doing to himself? It's a good question, bro. What do you think he's doing? Training to crush people's skulls with his thighs, using a medieval torture device, fighting some sort of pain god. He's trying to make his thighs so strong he could crush people's skulls with them.
Hey.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only reason I work out. Craig, that's wild.
Nice.
Oh no, Craig is turning up the speed. Better do the same. How long you been doing the buff thing?
Nice.
Couple years? What do you do when you're not dadding or working or buffing?
Oh.
Oh, coach my twin softball team. Still counts as dadding and buffing.
Oh.
Oh, I keep busy. What do you do for fun? Of learning? Check out my hot bod. Try to live my life as close to a Jimmy Buffett song as possible. This one's just embarrassing. This one feels like he would... That's a lie. I like learning. Try to educate myself about the world around me. Like a sponge for knowledge, soaking up all that intellectual content. You know, history, the paranormal, wilderness survival, aliens. You know, mostly those things. So you watch History Channel too, huh? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there was... Some eggplants came out of him. We might be getting with Craig by default. Look over to see Craig, who hasn't even broken a sweat. How's he doing this so effortlessly? Dying. I could feel my life force draining through every orifice of my body. Hey, remember when my fish died in college? No, I don't like this story. My god, is he really bumping up the speed again? I guess I better do it too. Oh, this is fast. This is very fast. We're at that party? You vowed to make me feel better? Tell me to create a distraction, so of course I do a sick cake stand to get everyone cheering. And then I try to steal a fish from a tank at the party with my bare hands. Like an idiot.
Dude.
And then you drop the fish and it's flopping around and you panic, so you run out post cake stand with the dying dirty fish in your hands. You scoop them off the ground and you're yelling to me, we have to leave.
Dude.
So run out of a frat party with a fish trying to give it mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. We get home and get him in a bowl of water, but the prognosis was grim. And the next day, he's alive and well.
Bro.
Never did catch the great fish thieves of Grand Ridge U. And they never... Well... I shoot off the end of the treadmill and crash into the wall. Jesus, that hurts. Dude, bro, are you okay? Craig offers me a hand and looks me over for injuries. I'm... fantastic. Managed to stand up and rub my back. It doesn't hurt now, but I'm sure it will later.
Oh.
You don't have to push yourself like that. Always know your limits, bro. Think I might call our gym adventure here.
Oh.
You sure? Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, well, here, brought you this. Craig hands me a shaker bottle full of thick green liquid. I stare at it with what must be apparent distaste. It's a protein shake, bro. Oh, thank you. Wants me to drink it. Oh boy, here goes. Take a small sip. It's actually delicious. Wow, this is really good.
Hey.
Good for you. It's my special recipe. I'm pretty proud of it.
Bro.
Let me know if you ever want to work out again. We could try running around the neighborhood if treadmills aren't your speed. No pun intended, bro. Good one. Well, I'm gonna go put some ice on this. Everything. I'll see you around. Leave the gym feeling ashamed. Craig used to order delivery from the pizza place across the street from our dorm, and now he can run circles around me, literally. Man, I really gotta work on this dad bod. Go home and lie on the couch. Hurts to move. Oh god, I'm so old. Oh no, I must have fallen asleep. What time is it? Shoot, it's 3:55. I'm supposed to be a man at school in 5 minutes. Frantically put on some clean clothes, apply a generous amount of deodorant, and run out the door. Arrive at Amanda's school and check the front desk. Give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. Barely awake and feeling pretty haggard, but hopefully nobody will notice. Check my watch and I'm relieved to see I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, was it 1:03 or 1:08? I spot a youth standing at his locker and approach him for help. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? The youth turns and looks me up and down with heavily lined eyes. Come on, kid, I'm late for a meeting. Mr. who? Mr. Vega? I don't know. If you tried the exit? Okay, wise guy, are you gonna help me or not? Fine, up those stairs to the left. Can't miss him. Head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. A couple minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. Get back to where that low-rent Gerard Way is standing, fully ready to give him peace of my mind when suddenly a head pops out of a classroom next to his locker. Lucian, don't you have a third period to get to? Fine, Mr. Vega.
Ah.
Wow. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as I walk away. We're not cool. You must be Goku. This period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back? Mr. Vega leads me in and I take a seat in one of the comically small students' desks in the back. I might get stuck in this.
Oh.
Alright, where are we? Now, who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator in J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye? Yes, Colin? Colin stands up and does the thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise. Whole class erupts in laughter. Alright, everybody. Very funny, Colin. Sit down.
Oh.
Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that the bell for the end of the period rings. All the students immediately get up and make a break for the door. Remember to do the reading and answer the response questions on page 194 in your textbook. Nobody's listening.
Oh.
Or not, I guess. Okay. So this is kind of like the intellectual, professorial type. He even has patches on his arms, yeah. Okay. Alright. Mr. Vega turns to me in size. Middle schoolers, right? Don't you teach high schoolers? Both, you know? Budget cuts. Right.
Oh.
Thanks so much for coming in. I just realized I'm very thirsty. I'm really bad about that sometimes. Anyway, no problem, Mr. Vega.
Oh.
Please, call me Hugo. I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but as I'm sure you know, Amanda's a very bright student. I'm concerned about her recent behavior. What's going on?
I don't know.
Amanda's never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments, has been doing rather poorly on tests. I normally chalk this up to senioritis, but it's strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. Hasn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong. Just want to ask, is everything okay at home? We just moved recently. It's only on the other side of town, and Amanda's more excited about it than I was. See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance. She keeps heading down this road. I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on scholarship money that she clearly deserves. Make sure to talk to her. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo. Anytime. On my way out, I stop, thinking for a moment. I turn to Hugo. Hey, Hugo? Yes? Ever catch that rye? God damn it. Yes. Oh, we get instant points with him. That's... I don't know how I feel about that. I leave the classroom and make my way out of the school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She's always been such a force of positivity in my life, especially after we lost her mother. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home, and maybe I could talk to her about what's going on. Pull up in the carpool, and Amanda hops in the passenger seat. So, did you have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually just gossiped about our celebrity crushes. Talking about Mario Batali the whole time? It's a very productive meeting. Pretty hungry. Can we grab some dinner? Sure thing. Let's go to the mall food court. I'm sure there's some fantastic restaurants there. Does that sound good to you? Yeah, sure. Why the mall? Geez, can a dad take his daughter to the mall? You buy me things? I will buy you a thing, singular. One of your items, please. Sounds like a deal to me. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find they have to keep things hidden from their parents. And that's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. That's okay, but we just said that. We're an awkward dad. I guess that's kind of the point. But sometimes it's also good to have the parents' perspective because, you know, maybe the parents also have dealt with similar situations. Maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. I mean, we're literally Goku. We're so cool. Anyway, that's what I'm trying to say is it's good to share. Love you. Have you been reading my tweets? Do you have a Twitter? What? Never mind. Look, sweetie, Mr. Vega said you haven't been participating in class, that you're not turning things in. Oh, I'm fine, Pops. Senioritis and all that. Just doing drugs and crime. I thought you liked Mr. Vega's class. It's fine, he's fine. Pull up to a stoplight and I eye Amanda. She's still texting. I want you to know you can talk to me about anything. Uh-huh. Tell whatever this is. She doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. I heard Emma R is going to that fancy art school in California. That's cool. Yep. You bummed you guys aren't going to the same school? Yeah. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. So funny. I don't think you'd get it. Okay. Who you texting? Noah. Who's Noah? My friend. Does he go to your school? Yeah. Do you like Noah? What? No. Dad? Ugh. I can't believe you would. Dad. I mean, jeez. Why would you? Ugh. Gross. Sorry, just asking. Dad, he's just my friend. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend. Okay. Jeez. This is going well. Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. I'm gonna give you the car and then I'm gonna walk home. Save this embarrassment. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess that conversation's over. To the mall, then. I wonder if there's a hot topic. I think that's the last dad we haven't met, is the goth one. We arrive at the mall, a big indoor shopping center with a couple different floors. It's kind of dead, but that doesn't stop mall security guard from yelling at a group of loitering teens. Youths. Good God. Let's eat something disgusting for dinner. Hell yeah. Language, Missy. Heck yeah? Better. We approach the food court and evaluate, or we can elevate our options by going to a better place. Literally any other place. It's greasy restaurant after greasy restaurant. My heart burns just looking at the menus. Nobody looks happy to be here. What are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar? Bread with cheese on it? Just want me to inject some fat directly into your bloodstream. Yo, that means there's an Annie Ann's here. Sick. That's like food. I extend my hand to her. Would you do me the honor of sharing some nachos? Really? She takes my hand with a grin. It would make me the happiest, cheesiest girl alive. We order a giant pile of chips and a naturally orange cheese from a very unenthusiastic and possibly stoned teenager. Take a seat at a rickety table and dig in. These are bad. These are very bad. But also strangely delicious. We have to eat through the pain. I enjoy the fluorescent cheesy goodness together until we're all out of nachos. So? Something's been bothering me for a while. You explain memes to me? No. You have to ask Vegeta about memes. You can't ask your daughter. Which meme? All. All memes. Amanda sighs deeply and places her head in her hands. I can't get a beat on how old we are. We seem very out of touch with, like, everything. But based on Craig, we're, like, maybe 40. Because if Craig was our roommate in college, and he's still looking pretty young, like, late 30s, early 40s, tops. Well, I guess, let's think about this, actually. Yeah, because if she's a senior in high school, so she's like 17, 18, and we knew Craig in college, so that means we couldn't have had kids until after college, right? Because he hadn't met Amanda for years and blah, blah, blah. So yeah, we're like 40. Why are we so out of touch at 40? Anyway, Dad, it's complicated. See, memes are inside jokes shared by a bunch of people that get less funny the more people do it. The problem is that by the time meme gets to you, Dad, all of us youths have already done the joke to death. What's worse than that is that movies and TVs and video games will try to jump in on a meme train, but just based on how long it takes to make them, the meme will be long dead by the time it comes out, so it just dates and isn't funny. It cycles back around, though. Oh shit, what up? Dad, please. Anyway, changing the subject. Where to now? Want to go to the goth store? Yo, Goku, that's pretty based. What? You know, the one that's all black and tries to establish itself as an anti-establishment despite being an exact representation of the establishment. Scathing. I don't know what store you're talking about. You know, the one where you can buy chain wallets and it's basically an assault on what people fought so hard against in the punk and hardcore movements of the 70s and 80s? Dude, you gotta be more specific. The one where you threw up in that one time. Oh, that one!
Yes.
This is, yeah. This is absolutely just... They just went into a Hot Topic and painted it. This picture. That's amazing. There's even, like, the band tees and everything. Amanda runs into the store with me trailing behind her. She makes a beeline for the back. There it is. You can still see the outline, kinda. I'm so proud. Hi, proud. I'm Dad. Speech, Amanda.
Yeah.
Speech. Right, I'll do it if you stop chanting. Amanda stops immediately. I clear my throat. Thank you all for joining us here today to commemorate an historic moment that will forever shape history. On a day very much like today, some 5 years ago, our very own Amanda Ann's son had too much blue raspberry slushy at an outing at the mall. After begging her father to take her to Dead Goth and beyond to buy rainbow suspenders, she proceeded to throw up all over a display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. Her loving father then had to pay for said merchandise, which to this day remains among our possessions. Thank you. Amanda is moved. She begins clapping, and then everybody clapped. Slow at first, then faster and more vigorously. Several other patrons turn their heads. One of them also starts clapping. I bow my head.
Alright.
Oh hey, chain wallets! While Amanda busies herself looking at band t-shirts, I try to find something of interest to myself. Not much for a dad to look at in a Dead Goth and beyond. Peruse the band t-shirts? I barely know any of these bands. Cannibal Bone Party doesn't seem like music I enjoy. They must be really happy that a retail outlet is carrying their merchandise. Hope their parents are really proud of them. Look, this is very important to me. Is the final dad just a vampire? What? I'm pretty sure this is the... Wait, how many did we meet so far? So there was the bear, right? The redheaded bear guy, blonde guy, Craig, hipster, teacher, leather jacket, and yeah, so this is the 7th one. Why is the final dad just a vampire? What? That's not like a standard type. Or did they run out of standard types? Whatever. I overhear a stifled argument at the cash register. An older gentleman is carrying a garment and showing it to a bored-looking cashier with pink hair. I can see that. I don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here.
What?
Listen, when I bought this online, the website said this blouse was Victorian-inspired. However, when I received it, it clearly held the trademark of Edwardian dressage. What? Do you want a coupon? I can give you a coupon. Will you leave? I give you a coupon. Is there a manager present? People have to know what they're buying. I am the manager. I see. It would seem that I have outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post. Is this... No. Is this real? Whatever, dude. Man twirls around and storms out. His literal coattails trailing behind him. I can't tell if they are Victorian-inspired or Edwardian in nature. Amanda trots up to me with a t-shirt in her hand. Oh boy, here it comes. Hey, Dadtron 5000. Yes, I'll buy it for you. Wow, that was easy. Thanks. It's because we have to catch up to that guy. At least it's only one this time. Anna plops the shirt on the counter and grins at the cashier. Love your hair. Cashier says nothing and rings Amanda up, radiating hatred. I hand her a 20. So what's that guy's deal? Cashier rolls her eyes so hard I'm worried she'll pull something. That's Damien. He's in here all the time. That would be his name. It was either going to be Damien or Lestat or Alucard. Those were the only 3 options that he could have possibly been. Maybe Constantine. He's obsessed with Victorian fashion or whatever. She hands Amanda her bag and it's clear the conversation is over. Make her way out of the store and head home to get some rest. Amanda and I sit on the couch trying to find something to watch over bowls of ice cream. That's gonna go real well with those nachos. Oh, cool. Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Truck Ghost Truckers is on. Your favorite, right? I'd watch the shit out of that. That's... Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers. Hell yeah. That's like the coolest combo. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. You're alright, Goku. They have to make it over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts, but they're also hunting ghosts. Also, the trucks are haunted. It's an episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Callum and Flint Dogbone, the twin brother truck driving and ghost hunting duo, find themselves in the greatest peril yet. Oh no, the ghost done got control of the truck. I can't steer them on the damn ice roads. I'm gonna use the EVP meter to try and communicate with the spirits. Flint, we're about to die. Oh, I almost got it. If you listen carefully, it sounds like they're saying you're gonna die. It's because we're about to die. This is art. The episode ends and Amanda excuses herself to go and start arguments on the internet. Our daughter's pretty cool. She's way cooler than us. I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Callum and Flint Dogbone after the disastrous ice road accident. It's a shame there's no way to look that up, possibly with said internet. Afterward, I crawl into bed to get a good night's sleep. Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. Never let me sleep 5 more minutes, so get up. Fine. We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning together, or putting together furniture. And it's much better at interrupting the tiny manuals, or interpreting. I really cannot read. It's getting to be a problem. We're able to put together a few shelves and one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. It's like the same thing. So, you excited for the cookout today? There's only one real option here. See this as learning opportunity. If I can snake up some hot grill tips, I think we can consider it a success. Do you want to meet some of the people in the neighborhood? Probably end up standing uncomfortably in a corner with a plate of food and hope nobody talks to me. Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We'll get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon.
Eh?
The social butterfly? Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late.
Hey.
What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time? You know what? We're going early, just because you said that. Man, Goku's a ruthless father. No wonder Gohan has turned out the way he did. I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. Walk across the street to Joseph's house with the store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill. Guess we're not as early as we thought. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people, and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler, and adults chat in small clusters. Set our veggie plate down on a table next to two other veggie plates. Huh. Hey, there's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. You brought veggies. Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come on over here. This is Chris, my eldest.
Hey.
Hi.
Oh.
This is Christian and Christy. They're twins.
What?
They stare creepily and say nothing. Yeah, I was... Huh.
Oh.
Then, of course, there's our youngest, Krish. Wait, where is Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib. Oh no, it's the woman from the bar the other night. What is she doing here?
Oh.
Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary?
Hey.
Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Ah, Mary, sweetheart, you put Krish to bed? I'll have to go look for him. What? You'll have to...
Yeah.
Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure. Mary, this is our new neighbor, Goku, and his daughter. That's gonna crack me up every time. His daughter, Amanda.
Hey.
I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to tend to. I love her. Nice to meet you, Mary, for the first time. Charms. Well, I have to go over there now. Mary leaves. Oh god, this is so awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. It takes all my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city. My wife has a wonderful sense of humor, but please, you two enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. Amanda and I mill around and try some of the food spread out on the table. I pick at some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. I don't want to have to make friends. Come on, Dad. Who are you going to party with when I go off to school? I don't want to have to do pleasantries. Dad. They're going to talk about the weather. Go, do it. Make a friend. Could have possibly abandoned my only child at a social function. That's bad parenting.
Yeah.
This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye. She picks well. Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. Look around the party and surprised to see some familiar faces. Is that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? Didn't I meet that guy at the bar and he immediately tried to sleep with us? Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? Is that the guy who was throwing a fit in Dead Goth and be? I kind of want to pick this guy just because it's the most ridiculous option. All of these other people are like real characters. Like you might actually meet them. But this guy... just... I don't know how goofy I want to make this. I feel like very. Is that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. But at the same time, Craig is like a true bro. We were also roommates. Which tracks. If we're gonna go for like the gay joke, it's, you know, oh, historians will say they're roommates. We have to. It works with Craig. It's just there. That's also the guy that the band voted on. So. Wait a second. All these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I better investigate. Hamburger time. That means we're gonna die. Everybody knows Metalocalypse. Talk to Matt, Hugo, and Craig. Whoa. It was like walking into a village in Minecraft. All of them. all at the same time. Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I walk over to say hello. Well, I don't think it's fair to try to compare two art movements like that. Periods in art only exist because the unique byproduct of the social and political climate of a time and place. Try to take something like, say, the Rococo period and compare it to postmodernism in America, completely disregarding the context in which a work of art is created. Matt and Hugo seem to be so busy talking they don't notice me. Craig leans in. Dude, I have no idea what's happening. I don't know. I kind of like the idea of Craig as just like a total dude, bro. I turned my attention to Craig. Seems a little more attentive to my existence. How'd resistance training go the other day? Great. Little River here's a great cheerleader, ain't she, tiny bro? Craig grabs River's arms and waves them around. You can do it, Dad. I'm so proud of you. So sorry for pooping on you. She must be a handful at that age.
Nice.
Oh, they always are.
Bro.
But so worth it. Craig grabs River's arms and waves them around. I'm also sorry for throwing up on you, Dad. How's you settling in? Almost done. Still a few odds and ends to take care of before I can really call myself settled, but I think we can upgrade this situation to livable. We had livable throughout the entirety of college. Yeah, my goal was for Amanda to live in all sorts of life that didn't involve eating spoonfuls of ranch dressing as a palate cleanser between different types of pizza. What's wrong with that, Goku? God. These Saiyans and your demands. Perfectionist. Ridiculous. She still does, though. Hey, she takes after her dad. Goku, how are you liking the neighborhood? It's pretty nice. Everybody's been super friendly.
Oh.
Seems like your daughter's fitting in just fine. Matt points across the yard to where Amanda, Daisy, and another young girl are playing. They're all sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and weaving them into little flower crowns. It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs over to us. What is it, sweetheart? It's a flower crown. I thought you'd look cute in it.
Hey, dude.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Matt takes the flower crown and places it on top of his head.
Hey.
Am I cool now? The girl stares at him, thinking it over. Nope. You're slightly less uncool than you were before you put it on.
Hey.
Haha, hey Goku, this is my daughter. Hello. I'm Carmencita.
Huh.
Mana comes over with Daisy in tow. Dad, look, I'm making friends. Are you making friends? You better be making friends. Yeah, actually, Amanda, you remember the cool barista from the coffee shop? And my old college friend, and, your teacher.
Hey.
Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. I didn't realize we were neighbors.
Ah.
Yep. You still gonna get me that overdue term paper?
Oh.
Haha, great seeing ya. Mana finger guns her way out of this conversation like a champ. We have a cool daughter. I've said it a couple times, but she seems alright. Alternatively, we're a good dad. It could be both. Just learned the finger guns move from me. I'm very proud. She's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go?
Sweet Manchego.
What? Why is he talking about cheese? Hugo looks around the party. He must finally spot him because his eyes go wide.
Whoa.
Oh, this guy's a loser. He named his kid Ernest Hemingway. He's out of the running. Although, no. Ernest Hemingway, are you smoking?
Oh.
Ernest is holding a lit cigarette. Nope. I see Ernest across the way. Casually takes a long drag of a cigarette and then flicks it into the gutter. Unbelievable. Excuse me. We just don't get to see Ernest. They couldn't afford art for Ernest. They spent it all on outfits for Damien. Hugo marches to Ernest, and I turn my attention to Matt and Craig. Kids, right?
Oh.
Man, I do not envy Hugo. Last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants. Nearly burned down half the yard. The barbecue we had before that, he actually burned down half the yard. Then it spread onto my lawn and burned down my half of the yard, too. Okay. So I guess we do get to see him. Hugo walks back over to us, practically dragging Ernest behind him. Hey, everybody, sorry about that. Goku, this is my son, Ernest. Hello. Ernest looks away, skulking, his hands shoved deep in his pockets. Hugo nudges him impatiently. Hey. Nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade are you in? Does it matter?
Oh.
Ernest! Okay, I'm in 8th grade. God, are you happy now? I'm sure you were just dying to know. Yeah, good for you. Can I go now? I'm getting tired of talking to old dudes who blame my generation for the failing economy. Get the fuck out of here, kid. You have no idea. That's all your fault. My pension, oh my god, my 401k. It's all your fault. Spend more money. Support me in my old age. Ouch. Ernest! Oh, yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you. Ernest puts earbuds in and storms off to stand in the corner. Well, that was certainly something. He seems nice. Hugo puts his head in his hands and sighs. I'm so sorry. He's having a really rough time. As much as I want to be cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad, and he clearly resents me for it. I mean, I think as a dad and a teacher, that's about as authoritarian as you can get. Honestly, are any of us cool dads? Is it even possible to be a cool dad? Craig is a cool dad. He's a total bro. His name was Keg Stand Craig. He's for sure the coolest. Also, we are Goku. We are literally Goku. How much cooler can you get? What? I'm cool as a cucumber.
Hey.
See? That right there? You can't say that.
Oh.
My kids think I'm cool. For how long, Craig? How long do we get to be cool dads?
Oh.
I don't know.
Hey.
I think we just have to accept the fact that as dads, we've become the machine we once raged against and accept our fate unironically to wear socks with sandals. Kids may think you're cool now, but the moment you hit puberty, you're doomed. Amanda's 18. She still thinks I'm cool. Yell across the yard to my daughter. Amanda, I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing. She can walk home. It's across the street, but she can walk home. As much as we all want it, I don't think it's as important to be a cool dad as it is to be a good dad. Can all be best friends with our kids? It just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest. Hugo, I'm questioning some things about you now, because it's... Based on what they were saying about Ernest, you are failing at that. Also at that, given that you named your kid Ernest Hemingway, and given that you're failing on that front, how are you as a teacher? You're out of the running. Job as parents is to make sure our kids turn out okay. Yeah, you're right, but it'd be nice to have it both ways. Hearing these guys talk about this makes me think of my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well, but might there come a time when it won't be like that? Is college when that happens?
Hey.
Don't let it eat up your time, Goku. Go meet some of the other people around the neighborhood. Let's talk to... It is Joseph's party. We should probably talk to him. Spot Joseph chatting away with the guy from Dead Goth and Beyond by the grill. I wonder what they're talking about. I walk over to them. So I'm curious. Can you walk me through why you had your house painted black?
Huh.
Where do I even start? The house stays warmer in the winter, provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements the crimson interior perfectly.
Oh.
It's definitely an interesting choice. Thank you. I'm very proud of my abode. Goku, I was just having a conversation with Damien here about his aesthetic design choices. Damien regards me up and down with a warm but critical eye. How do you do? I don't believe we've had the pleasure. I think I saw you in Dead Goth and Beyond the other day. Damien's face turns bright red. I must apologize for my behavior on that day. You see, I take the goth lifestyle very seriously. To be caught in a ruse by such a corporation as Dead Goth and Beyond was profoundly frustrating indeed. Hope you know that while my anger may have been justified, it was no way for such a gentleman to act. It's okay, man. Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? Yeah, my daughter and I just moved in the other day. She was the one I took to Dead Goth and Beyond. Very good taste on her part. Does she partake in the goth lifestyle? I think for a second. I look over to Amanda, who's hanging out with some of the older kids in the neighborhood. The older kids are like 10 years younger than her.
Oh my.
Hey, Amanda, would you consider yourself God? Amanda yells back. I wouldn't necessarily try to fall under one specific label. I guess if I had to choose, I'd more describe myself as a twee hipster with some normcore leanings. Bats are cool, though. Pity. Are you enjoying the party so far? Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone is so friendly and welcoming. Amanda walks up to the conversation. I also like The Lost Boys a lot. Really good movie. Does that count as goth?
Oh.
That it would, my dear. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Damien Bloodmarsh. Get out of here. There's no way. No. Damien finished the sentence with a flourish, and of course he did, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda. Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy. My, do you know how to treat a lady? Hello, Amanda. There we go. I'm going to give them robot voices. Screw it, because they're probably robots. They seem like robots. Oh, even better. Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twin kids appear. Are they speaking in unison?
Whoa.
Hey? Won't you come play with us? Come play with us. No, I'm not going to give them robot voices. Come play with us. Forever and ever. Guys, enough with a creepy twin shtick. We've talked about this. Christian and Christy slowly back away. Where do you think they got that from? Mary pops into the conversation, wine in hand. I don't know. Mary takes a long man sip of wine.
Oh my god.
I think I might have taped over VeggieTales VHS with The Shining. Who knows? She takes another sip of her wine. Where's Krish? Wasn't he with you?
Yeah.
You had him a moment ago. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be all right. Toddlers are pretty resilient. Mary tips her glass to me. Ain't my first time to the rodeo. It's my fourth.
Give it a rest.
I've squeezed out 4 little... Sweetheart, would you do me a favor and please find Krish? That would be great. I'm sure he's fine.
Yeah.
Mary? Okay, geez. I'm not crazy about Joseph either. I don't know, mostly because the whole family situation there just kind of freaks me out a little bit. I think it's the same reason why Hugo lost points, in that, you know, it's kind of a screw up as dad. This game's about dads, and he's failing on that front, in my opinion. Dad, can we go? It would be. It would be. Lucian, have I introduced you to Goku yet? Hey, it's that punk from Amanda's school. I remember you. Whatever. That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. Lucian bows. Whatever, sir. Lucian bows again. Mr. Christensen, may I have a veggie burger, sir? Coming right up, bud. Are you vegetarian? Yep. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Do you know that some people in the Victorian era are vegetarians? They described carnivorous type people as bloodlappers. There's no way. Everything about no. I think this guy might be too much. I don't know. I'm not sure what to make of it.
Yeah.
It's really interesting, Damien. Joseph turns to the grill. Just a hint of tattoo peeks out from underneath his sleeve. Can't believe I didn't notice it before. It looks like the bottom of an anchor. It's shore leave from the Venture Brothers. Whoa, is that a tat?
Wow.
Yep, I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know. It's so cool. Want to see mine? What? Lucian pulls back some rubber bracelets, revealing a lopsided 666 in black ink. You can see it there. Buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty good. Lucian. Talk about this later. It's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? Aren't you a youth pastor? I don't know. Just thought it looked sick. Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful, though. That number carries weight. Man, Joseph is a way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I figured youth pastors popped out of the womb with a Bible. Wonder what he did before preaching. I know what he did before preaching. Anyway. I kind of want to know more about this guy's deal, but on the other hand, he's like... That was kind of aggressive that he like immediately was like, yo, let's do it. I didn't even meet some of the other dads yet. Man, I don't think I want to deal with being one-upped by Brian or whatever happened with Robert last night. Oh no, they caught me staring. Oh no, Brian's waving me over. Shoot. Flash a smile and walk over to them. Hey, guys. Goku, how the... What was his voice? I need a drink. I'm going to think about it. Goku, how the heck are you? Settling in the neighborhood all right? Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order at least? That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the 50 in there. The game looks great in high def. Oh boy. Goku, have you met Robert yet? Yeah, we met. Robert regards me over his whiskey. Good seeing you again. We're just talking about my most recent camping trip. Spent a night out in the woods with Daisy and Maxwell. It's definitely an outdoorsy one. Even caught our first fish.
Oh.
It's good to see you taking your daughter out like that. I bet she loves it. Oh, and it's great she loves the outdoors. Mine loves being inside. Brian raises his eyebrows at me. Being inside making art? She won a local competition for that, yep. Did I put it on too strongly? Robert stares at me blankly for a second. Anyway, I haven't gone camping in years. Not since the last time. Same here. Well, things change once you have... Wait, what happened the last time? Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. Where's he about to go with this? This is make or break for Robert as a character. Brian is like the whole one-upping thing. I think that kind of takes him out of the running. So basically it's between Craig, Matt, the coffee shop guy, Damien for the ridiculousness, and possibly Robert. We'll see what he says here. Well, old Johnny Boy and me are out in the backcountry. Johnny Boy's a strong kid, met in my army days, comes from Kansas. They build him tougher out there. Anyway, things go south pretty quick. Johnny Boy breaks his ankle when the rope bridge snaps. See the bones popping out through the skin. Johnny Boy screaming now, crying for his mama, losing blood. 2 days out from the next living soul, and here I am with my dear friend bleeding out in front of me. Able to dress the wound, but now I got a fireman carry a 6-foot, 180-pound man over some of the toughest terrain I've ever been in. Won't lie to you, there were moments during those 2 days when I thought about leaving old Johnny Boy. Build a bond with your brothers in arms. That bond never breaks. Get that boy back to civilization, but I lost some of me out there. Guess that's camping for you. I was expecting something more ridiculous. That was pretty ridiculous, but I wanted more. Brian and I stare in disbelief. Robert takes another long sip of whiskey. I'm just kidding. My friend John and I went inner tubing down a river and he lost a flip-flop. Miss that kid. Brian and I laugh nervously. Or am I kidding? Brian and I tense up again. I'm kidding. Oof. Man and Daisy barrel up to us laughing. Daisy's holding a paper plate in front of her like a steering wheel. We gotta get off this haunted truck. Oh no, the ghost locked the doors. Quick, hit the emergency escape button. Trucks don't have emergency escape buttons. Then hit the brake, I guess. We'll just get out of the truck. An imaginary truck. Anyway, we're safe from the ghost. How will we ever survive this Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? Prepared to do anything to survive. That's cold-blooded. I like that. Though I'm not sure of the materials required to properly cook you. You know, that reminds me of the last time I went skiing. Robert. Wait a second. Are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers? Yeah. Man, and I love that show. It's the best, especially that episode where Colum hides Flint's keys and Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn and sending the spirit after him. Yeah, it's quality television. I don't watch a whole lot of television, but I do enjoy that show. That and war documentaries. Alright, Daisy, found us a couple bugs. Gonna make a great meal. Lots of protein. keep us from starving out here in this harsh, icy wasteland. Whole table of food right over. Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. It's what kids do. Live a little. Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. They eat them with mock disgust. Let's go find kindling for a fire. Okay. But not an actual fire. Because we're playing pretend. Now you're getting it. Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids. Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. Guess Amanda just sort of has a way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. It's nice that he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship. Really? She just kind of keeps to herself. Her teachers say she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. There it is. I wouldn't worry too much about it. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age, too. She used to have a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people, too. Oh, kids, right? Gotta love them. Required by law. I hear that. Says to get along so well, maybe try to put together a little playdate for them? Do seem to get along a little well. Thought of continually hearing about Brian's accomplishments is rough. Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, I don't want to take too much of your time. Go meet some of the other fellas. Without further ado, let's work some magic. Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets the patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen. You guys think it's my first time in front of a grill? It's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side. One after another, the dads take notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique.
Oh.
Is Robert a dad? He's the only one who didn't mention his kid or have it with him. If he's not a dad, he's out of the running immediately. Whatever else he has going on. Like, that's just... no. Yo, you probably didn't know this, Goku, but Joseph's known all around here for his grillmanship. He's unbelievable. Bro, I try to get on his level, I just can't catch up. Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him.
Oh.
Mustard, we keep talking about this? Can't we just appreciate the artist?
I've
never seen him make a mistake. Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy. I'm glad we got some dad jokes in here finally at almost the 2-hour mark. It took it way too long. Please stop. All the children at the party boo the glorious display of puns in unison. Alright guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. He just had to get one in there. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers.
Aye.
Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the cul-de-sac.
Hey.
Kinda nice, isn't it? Feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid.
Oh.
Happy to have you, man. Think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot, bro.
Oh.
Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all the kids. If she decides to get into the babysitting game, she'll really make a killing.
Oh.
Hey, why don't you add us all in Dad Book? Dad Book?
Oh.
Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you need to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest way. Is this just Grindr? You're just trying to add me on Grindr, aren't you? Don't think I don't know.
Huh.
I'm sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes. Don't worry, Pops, I'll help you figure it out. Rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beers as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood. Pretty fun party, don't you think? Wish I could have been playing Paranormal Ice Road Truckers. Felt like it was at a networking event. Gonna get LinkedIn notifications out of this, I just know it. You can turn those off, Goku. You probably should. LinkedIn is objectively the worst social network. It might be the worst thing ever. It's up there. You don't think it's nice that people want to connect with you? No. Not when their affection jams up my inbox, metaphorically speaking. That's kind of hot. Isn't that what we're going for here? Well, hey, at least you met some other cool dads. Hit them up on Dad Book. Maybe I will if I ever figure out how social media works. I have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad.
Huh.
Man and I arrive home with the remnants of our veggie plate. Seems like nobody was really into the cauliflower. Their loss. Any plans for the evening? Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go out with some friends. Oh.
Huh?
Is that okay? Of course, just keep me posted. And be home before midnight. You got it. And be careful. I will. Make good choices.
Ah.
Of course. Call me if you need anything. Dad, you're not gonna do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you? What? No, I've never done that. I will never do that. Okay, do you have plans for tonight? My plans were to kind of eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. I'm gonna... See how long I can sleep for. Throw a party or work on some stuff. We were just at a party, so let's work on some stuff. You know, dad stuff. Sometimes it just happens. You just gotta do dad stuff. Just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay? Great, see you later. Watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really do hope she has fun. Plop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes. Love to be able to cook like that. But I think if I was actually good at cooking, I'd use my powers for evil. Like just making baked Alaskas all day instead of any food with real nutritional substance. No, that's healthy. Do you not capitalize the A in baked Alaska? I've never thought about that. Huh. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught that thing on fire, but he meant to do it. What a professional. Lost track of time as I blazed through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind, and also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. Not even sure what that one was about. It was just a lot of yelling. Glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I was checking in with Amanda. I send a text. Hey kiddo, you good? Wander into the kitchen as I wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is always in her hand. I'm sure she'll respond soon. Unless she's driving home now, in which case I hope she doesn't respond soon because it definitely taught her better than a text and drive. Reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I've earned it after a long day of socializing. Check my watch again. Then my phone. Nothing yet. Okay, see, now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No, it's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle text reminder. What's up? Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. Next episode of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hell are not only assuaging my anxiety, but possibly exacerbating it with all the yelling, so I keep pacing around the house waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who's she even with? Why don't I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I even know any of her friends' full names? Who is Emma P? Decided to send another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. Can't help but think of the awful things that could have happened to her. Thank God it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally she's back home. I'm glad she's okay. So? Sweetie, thank God you're safe. Yep. I know she's safe. I'm really mad. Why did you answer my texts? Amanda pulls out her phone. Oh, whoops. Guess I didn't see those. Starts to walk to her room. Amanda Ann. Well, we're pulling out the middle name now? Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after your curfew and you didn't respond to any of my texts. It really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops. Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not going to be like this when I get off to school, are you? I have a right to be concerned. We're my only daughter. I can't give you a play-by-play of everything I do all the time. I'm 18. Shouldn't be giving me a curfew in the first place. Sit down on the couch, put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. Really scared me. Just, please don't do that again. All right. I'm going to go to bed now. Amanda closes the door to her room and I head to mine. Jeez. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said keeps echoing in my mind. Not gonna be like this when I go off to school, are you? Definitely didn't sleep well last night. Brew some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey. Thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was gonna do it and I didn't. I honestly didn't even think about it. Really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well, you're an adult now. I shouldn't have gotten so worked up. Team Son? Team Son. Amanda gives me a hug. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them? Already did. Bless you. Man, it scarfs down the eggs and the time it takes me to wash the pan. Right, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dad Book? It's a social media platform. Wait, what? It's a social media platform. Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, man, I'm an old man. I can't put together a Dad Book profile on my own. Alright, I hope you sound interesting on the internet. Amanda spends the next couple minutes setting up my Dad Book profile, which turns out to be a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood.
Ugh.
Alright, Pops, we gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. On a Friday night, you were most likely to. Polish and sort my coin collection. Netflix and grill baby. Fall asleep watching the History Channel. Torment my children with dad puns. Sink into blissful oblivion. Sleep. On a Friday night. What does Goku do? I feel like he torments his children with dad puns. He for sure does, actually. You had one thing to take with you onto a desert island. What would it be? My grill? The lost shaker of salt? No, we're not doing any Jimmy Buffett jokes. Castaway on DVD for instructional purposes. That seems like a complete waste. A boat. My survival skills have trained me. A boat. What are your turn-ons? Strong dad arms. This is just Grinder. This isn't Dad Book. Tennis shoes with long white socks. A well-manicured lawn. Street smarts. Top-tier grillmanship. Comfortable with crying. I mean, we're dad. It has to be a well-manicured lawn. What do you want to be when you grow up? Technical writer for manuals and instructions. That's boring as hell. Salty boat captain. Pro skater who's also an astronaut. A good father. President of space. It's one of these two. Pro skater is also an astronaut. That's pretty badass. What's your favorite movie genre? War documentaries. Sean Connery's entire filmography. So, you want to be on Dad Book? Anything on Laserdisc. Rom-coms. Whatever will make me cry. Old comedies that haven't aged well. Old comedies that haven't aged well. That's your ideal date. I'm not even picking these for me or even for Goku. I'm just picking the ones that are funny and the immediate. What's your ideal date? Napping together, doing a 1,000-piece puzzle. That's weak. That's real weak. That's a lame date. You'd be done in like 10 minutes. Eating a healthy dinner at 4 p.m. That's even lamer. You won't even have a chance of indigestion then. Trying to geocache but getting hopelessly lost? No. Arson. Being emotionally vulnerable. All of these suck. Being emotionally vulnerable. I don't know. What do you never leave home without? Sensible cardigan? My sick vape? No. My book of word jumbles and a pen. A cool knife. My cripplingly less self-esteem. I didn't even need to read the last one. Spent a lot of time thinking about conspiracy theories, how proud I am of my child, potential ends of the world, or if I'll ever be able to love myself as much as I love my grill, want to get my next cup of coffee, and lawnmower modifications. How proud I am of my child. See? That wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. Until you spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles. This message one of them. Or more than one of them. All these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay, promise I'll make some friends. Gotta get him, Dad.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Oh. Alright. I think we're going to end it here, though. So we've set up our dad book profile, and I think this is where we actually, like, pick a dad to date. Which was totally the whole point of the stream, and we just now got to it. Now I'm like, no, we're done. But we'll pick up at another date this week and actually date a dad. It'll give me a little more time to decide on which one as well. But I'm leaning towards Craig. Craig seems like a total bro. Bruh. But just... this just seems like it would be hilarious. I don't know. We'll have to think about this. Can I save? I can save. Okay. Good. Alright, Alright, so yeah, we will end it here. I like the humor in this game. It's pretty funny. It's got its moments for sure. It does feel very daddy. I think they nailed that vibe. Like, yeah. Like D-A-D-Y, not D-A-D-D-Y, you know? If that makes any sense. I don't know why I was like struggling with that concept. I just stopped there. But yeah, no, I think this is funny. I'm curious to see where it goes with like the actual dating sim aspect of it, now that we've met everybody. There's some interesting characters in this though, for sure. But I totally want to watch Paranormal Ice Road Truckers now. That seems like the best thing ever. I'm enjoying this, but I would for sure enjoy that a lot more. But either way, whether you were here live or you happen to watch this VOD later on down the road, I hope you enjoy it too. And until next time, have a good one.